Hello everyone. Do you bother about tenses? No need for that because you are here on this channel. And I assure you that after watching a series which is there on this channel, Learn English Tenses, you will learn all the tenses very quickly. So today's video is a part of that series. So hello everyone, I am Dr. Anshul. Welcome to Explore More and Learn. So what's the title today? Today's video is about perfect continuous tense. I'll cover present perfect continuous tense and past perfect continuous tense. As I told you, this video is a part of a series. So this is part 9. I have already covered other 8 parts. You will get the link in the description box below. And I'll suggest you must watch them too. Okay, because tenses are the base of English grammar and they help you a lot improve your English. So you must watch those videos also. So very quick tip I'll give you, that's perfect continuous tense. That remember, any tense whatever you are learning will reveal about its rule by its name. How? I'll tell you. So you see perfect continuous tense. The name itself suggests, as I told you that I have already posted other 8 parts. So there I have already taught about perfect tense and continuous tense. So perfect tense, and this tense is the mixture of both the tenses. Okay, so you see perfect continuous tense. How will you take the rule by its name? I'll tell you. So perfect means you will take half part of the perfect. Perfect means has or have, right? In present tense, has or have. And continuous, what is continuous? Like helping verb plus verb in ing form, right? So continuous says ing form of the verb and perfect says has, have in present and had in past, right? So now what will you do? That you will not use third form of the verb which we use in perfect tense. It will cut, and you will use only half part of the perfect tense, that is has, have in present and had in the past, but ing form, because continuous tense takes is, am, are, was, were, like that, plus ing form of the verb. But we'll not take this, we'll take only verb in ing form. So in this way, what are you getting? You are getting half part of both the tenses. So you are joining two tenses together. So you need one new thing. What's that? That will be been. Okay. So half of the part you will take from perfect tense and half of the part you will take from continuous tense. You will join half parts of perfect and continuous tense with this word been. And you will get all the rules. How? I'll tell you. So first we'll take present perfect continuous tense, then past perfect continuous tense. So as I told you right now, that present perfect tense, it has and have, right? And continuous tense has ing form of the verb, and we will join them with been. How? And you will get the basic rule, has, have plus been plus verb in ing form. That will be present perfect continuous tense, basic structure. And in past perfect tense we have had plus third form, but we will not take third form. We will take half part of the perfect, that is had. Then continuous part will be ing form of verb, but we'll join them together with been. So had plus been plus ing form of the verb. Okay, don't worry, I'll explain more. Now present perfect continuous tense, what is that? Okay, so let's define. So it shows an action that is started in the past. Okay, it shows an action that is started in the past and continuing in the present. Some action which is started in the past but it is continuing in the present. For example, I have been waiting for you for 1 hour. Okay, so this action, what? Waiting. It started in the past. I have been waiting for you, but it's still continuing. So it's still, I have been waiting for you for 1 hour. Okay, so in this way, this is the definition of this tense. You can understand it better. Now, another example, we have been living in Delhi since 2015. So this action of that you were living there started in the past, but it is still continuing. So we have been living in Delhi since 2015. Okay, so this is present perfect continuous. Now you see, have is there, waiting is there, ing form of verb, and joining with been. Have, living, joining with been. Now let's understand more. I'll give you the complete structure of the sentences. So what is the complete structure? The subject, then you use has and have, then been, and verb in ing form. This is the basic structure. Now, what subject carries or takes what verb? That you will understand. So singular nouns and pronouns like he, she, it, we use has. Okay, with singular nouns like names or other singular nouns, or pronouns like he, she, it, we use has. Okay, so if he is there, then we'll use has. If I is there, then we'll use have. So plural nouns and pronouns like I, we, you, they, we use have. Okay, so with all these pronouns we use has, with all these pronouns I, we, you, they, we use have. Okay, now I'll explain you more with examples in all kinds of sentences. Okay, so sentence structure for all kinds of sentences. So first of all, positive sentences. I have already given you the structure. Subject, then has, have plus been, then verb in ing form. For example, he has been doing his work since morning. So we use has or have according to the subject. I have already told you. So he is there, so has, then been, then verb, that is doing. So do in ing form, doing his work since morning. Now, structure for negative sentences. Where do you use not? So subject, then has, have, then you use not before been. Okay, has, have, not, been, then verb in ing form. So remember that you use not between has, have and been. Not is there. Okay, let's change the same sentence into a negative sentence. So he has not been doing his work since morning. Okay, suppose here we is there. What will you do? We have not been doing our work since morning. If you is there, you have not been doing your work since morning. Okay, if they is there, they have not been doing their work since morning, like that. So you use has or have according to the subject. Now let's change the same sentence into a question. What's the structure? The structure is has, have before the subject, then been, then verb in ing form. Okay, let's change the same sentence into a question. So has he been doing his work since morning? Okay, has he been his work since morning? So here you are using has before the subject because subject is he, then been, then verb in ing form. Then has he been doing his work since morning? So object is always there. Whatever the object or other parts of a speech are there, you'll use. Okay, but the basic structure is this. Now let's talk about past perfect continuous tense. Okay, so as the basic structure says that past perfect means had, but we are not taking third form of the verb because this is past perfect continuous tense. So we'll take continuous, that means verb in ing form. Okay, so we'll take verb in ing form, but we'll take had. Okay, and we'll join them with been. This is the basic structure. Now you see, what is past perfect continuous tense? So what is the definition? It shows an action that was going on in the past before another action began. Remember. So what action? Which was already going on in the past when the another action began. Okay, for example, I had been doing my work when the bell rang. So here you see this action. What is the action? That doing my work. I had been doing my work. It was already going on. When the another action began, that is when the bell rang. So I had been doing my work. Another example, he had been practicing before the match started. So he had already been practicing before the match started. So these are the examples. Now quickly discuss the structure. That is subject then had. In present perfect continuous there was has or have, but here we have had only. Okay, then been, then verb plus ing. So this is very simple, whether it is singular noun or he, she, it, or I, we, you, they. We use only had with all the pronouns, with all the subjects, whether they are plural or singular. Now structure in all kind of sentences, positive, negative, and question. So he had been sleeping when his phone rang. It's very clear now. So here had been, then ing form of the verb, that is sleeping. So he had been sleeping when his phone rang. Now negative, he had not been sleeping when his phone rang. In question, had he been sleeping when his phone rang? So it's very simple. Okay, the structure is same. Whether it is present perfect continuous or past perfect continuous, only you have to change has, have into had. That's it. I hope you have understood this tense very well. Now in the next video, I'll discuss future perfect continuous tense. But before that, I am giving you one task, that is complete this sentence into present perfect continuous and past perfect continuous. What's that? You have to use that rule here, the basic structure of the sentence in present perfect continuous and past perfect continuous tense. Just try. And verb is go, when we reached. Rest of the part will be the same, but just use this present perfect continuous tense and past perfect continuous tense to complete this sentence. Alright, so thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe this channel if you are new to this, and press the bell icon so that you may get notification for the next video. Very soon I'll upload another part. Till then, take care. Bye bye.